Good morning. Please be seated, everybody. Wow, is it great to see all of you here in this beautiful theater. We have so much to celebrate this morning. I'm Steve Fastook, Chair of the Kean University Board of Trustees, and on behalf of everyone at Kean, I want to extend our warmest welcome to all of you here today. We celebrate another enormously successful academic year at Kean, and we recognize a truly stellar class of graduates. We have a great program for you, so let's get right to it. So if you would, do me a favor, phones on silent. We want you to take photos and pictures and videos, but don't forget to use the hashtag Kean2024 on your posts, okay? But let's keep those phones quiet. Now it is my privilege to declare this 2024 commencement ceremony officially underway. I now ask that all active service personnel and all our veterans please stand to be recognized for your service. Thank you so much for your service. Now everyone, please rise and join them in a moment of silence as we acknowledge our troops who are bravely serving our country at home and overseas. We also remember the students and alumni we lost, including Hannah Syed. She was part of our first cohort of physician assistant students, and Javine Cox, who would have graduated today. May the memories of our friends and loved ones continue to inspire us to live our best lives. So please, a moment of silence. Thank you. And please remain standing for our national anthem as sung by Michelle Corrente, who is graduating today with an MA in Speech Language Pathology. There she is. And also performing is American Sign Language student interpreter Sabrina Rempel. Thank you, Sabrina.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Michelle. That was beautiful. Amazing. Thank you. Please remain standing for our invocation. Sorry, back up. Please remain standing for our invocation as delivered by Father Peter Volz, Kean University campus chaplain.
Lord God, creator of all things, true source of light and wisdom, lofty origin of all being, graciously let a ray of your brilliance penetrate the darkness of our limited understanding. Bless us this day with a strong desire for a knowledge of your truth. Look lovingly upon these graduates. Grant them a deep sense of gratitude for their accomplishments and a continued zeal for learning. Grant them the ability to share their knowledge with a waiting world and a generosity of spirit to be of service to others. We ask, too, for your blessings upon the Kean University community, its faculty, students, administration, staff, and benefactors. May this day, marking the commencement of our graduates, grant also grateful hearts for your profound goodness toward us. We ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you, Father. Okay, please be seated. So before I introduce our platform guests, there's two things I want to say. First of all, I want to thank our sign language interpreters, Stephanie Kaninsky and Monica Rodriguez Nativo. And I also want to say our dearest thank you to our faculty. It's so great to see so many of you here today. We're nothing without you, and we love you. So platform guests, please rise and remain standing while I call your name. And guys, try to hold your applause until all the guests have been introduced. So joining me on the platform today are Bill Miller, CEO, Kean Foundation; Matthew Caruso, Chief Advancement Officer; Ed Esposito, President, Kean Alumni Association; Father Peter Volz, University Chaplain; Martha Jalemis, Graduate Student Government President; Crystal Miller, 2024 Graduate Student with Distinction; Barbara George Johnson, Vice President for the Kean Urban Policy Institute; Kelly Ledette, our Chief Government Affairs Officer; Karen Lyles, Acting Vice President for Student Affairs; Karen Smith, Vice President for University Relations and Alumni Affairs; Jay O'Callahan, Vice President for Transformational Learning and our Chief Online Officer; Dr. Joseph Youngblood, Senior Vice President for External Affairs and Transformational Learning; Andrew Brannon, our Chief Financial Officer; Catherine Gallagher, Senior Vice President for Student Success and Retention; Dr. Michael Salvador, Senior Vice President for Administration; Dr. Jessica Adams, Dean, Kean Ocean; Dr. David Joyner, Acting Associate Dean, the Dorothy and George Hennings College of Science, Mathematics, and Technology; Dr. Elizabeth Hyde, Associate Dean, the College of Liberal Arts; Dr. Derek Swinton, Associate Dean, Dorothy and George Hennings College of Science, Mathematics, and Technology; Dr. Brian Teasdale, Associate Dean, the Dorothy and George Hennings College of Science, Mathematics, and Technology; Rose Ganella, Associate Dean, the Michael Graves College; David Mahoney, Dean, the Michael Graves College; Dr. Jessica Thurlow, Dean, the College of Liberal Arts; Dr. James Konopak, Dean, the College of Health Professions and Human Services; Dr. Jin Wang, Dean, the College of Business and Public Management; Dr. Sanjay Gray, Acting Dean, College of Education and Senior Vice President for Entrepreneurial Education Initiatives; Dr. George Chang, Dean, the Dorothy and George Hennings College of Science, Mathematics, and Technology; Dr. David Birdsall, our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs; Dr. Keith Bostian, Associate Provost for Academic Affairs; Dr. Jonathan Mercantini, Acting Associate Provost for Academic Affairs; Dr. Bertie Chapman, Acting Associate Dean, the Division of General and Interdisciplinary Studies; Joy Moskowitz, Associate Vice President, Academic Affairs; Danielle Brathwaite, our Student Trustee, Kean University Board of Trustees; Ada Morell, Trustee and our past Chair, Kean University Board of Trustees; Bertha Little Matthews, Trustee, Kean University Board of Trustees; Dr. Thomas Bistocchi, Trustee and Secretary, Kean University Board of Trustees; Linda Lewis, Trustee and Vice Chair, Kean University Board of Trustees; Celia Blackman, our alternate Student Trustee, Kean University Board of Trustees; Patrick Ippolito, Associate Professor, College of Education, and Pat carried the University Mace today. And, ladies and gentlemen, your commencement speaker today, Abby Phillip. Guys may be seated. And now it's my pleasure to introduce somebody who really doesn't need any introduction. Everyone, please welcome our president, Dr. Lamont Repollet.
Thank you, Steve, for that kind introduction. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kean University's class of 2024. I also give a warm welcome to commencement speaker, Abby Phillip, our Kean trustees, faculty, administrators, staff, and the family and friends joining us today. It is my honor and privilege to celebrate this significant milestone in your lives as you stand poised to embrace a future that not only are uniquely prepared to influence, shape, and influence. Graduate commencement marked the close of the latest chapter of your lives and the beginning of the next one. It signifies that the countless hours you spent studying, the nights you stayed up late finishing assignments, and the many sacrifices you have made have all been worth it. Congratulations. Let's give those outstanding graduates a round of applause. We're here to celebrate you, our graduates, but make no mistake about it. All of us here on the podium, all of your faculty, and everyone Kean worked towards this moment with you. I also extend my gratitude to your family and friends who are here supporting you, the way so many of them have been with you throughout your academic journey. Let's show them some love. Show them some love. Turn around, show them some love. It gives me great pride to hope to see you all succeed, full of potential and promise. It's uplifting to know that the world is now in your very capable hands. For some of you, more education may be in store. For others, you will apply your advanced degrees you received today to your careers, or you will use them to launch new ones. No matter what's ahead, know the great conviction that you are in a position to have a great impact on this world. And indeed, your contributions are absolutely needed. We need not only stroll through our news feed or switch on the nightly news to see Abby Phillips, to know that we find ourselves in an environment that's increasingly complex and interconnected, yet also very divided. Global challenges are reflected directly on the campuses across our nation. It's a complicated world into which you are graduating, but you have well prepared yourself because of your Kean degree. How, you ask? More than ever, the world demands understanding, compassionate, and bold leadership, qualities that you have cultivated throughout your time at Kean. In these challenging times, your advanced degree are not just symbols of academic achievement, they are tools of real power and promise. Your master's and doctoral degrees further prepare you to navigate and mitigate the complexities of a world in need of informed and conscientious leaders. Let's take a moment to celebrate some among you who exemplify the profound impact of a Kean education. Isabel Rosemarie DeSanto is earning her Master's of Arts in Forensic Psychology. After being valedictorian of her undergraduate class at Kean just 2 years ago in 2022, she continued to excel by being named the Kean Graduate Student Researcher of the Year this semester. Isabel has also been a model student leadership, founding the Cougars Career Club, and she showcased her dedication and discipline as a 4-year NCAA Division III athlete on the Kean women's swim team. Her future in clinical psychology is bright as she plans to pursue a PhD. Frank Capone is earning his master's degree in human behavior and organizational psychology, a path he never envisioned as a young man, expected to continue in his family's business. Today he works in Kean's Center for Veteran Student Success and enriches minds as an adjunct professor teaching community mental health at Kean Ocean. Frank's journey from earning his bachelor's degree at Kean Ocean to his current role exemplifies the transformative power of education. Megan Rose Dowdell, who is receiving her Doctorate of Physical Therapy today, was named Doctoral Student Researcher of the Year, involved in more than 10 research projects, most focusing on brain injury and rehabilitation. Megan has her sights set on becoming a doctor of physical therapy, focused on neurological disorders. She plans to further her impact by pursuing a PhD focused on brain injury rehabilitation. Each of you today has a story. And today we honor each of your stories and all of your journeys. We recognize the resilience, dedication, and vision that brought every single one of you here. We also celebrate the fact that you are stepping into the world as global citizens, prepared to take on the challenges before you. As you prepare to take the next step in your careers or in your education, know with great certainty that you matter. See and be seen. Show up authentically and take care of yourself. Pursue your dreams courageously. Remember, success takes work and rarely, if ever, is a one-person job. Your education matters. Your degree are more than academic achievements. They are essential tools in a world craving informed, compassionate leadership. Don't let anyone question the value of higher education. Be wildly proud of the education and experiences you have had the privilege to receive. Be willing to admit what you don't know and willing to learn it. It is you, our curious, informed, and determined graduates who will lead us to the other side of this turbulent times. You will change the world, I promise. Whether in the laboratories, boardrooms, healthcare settings, classrooms, or communities, you're equipped to not only succeed in your fields, but to transform them in ways large and small. As you step into new beginnings, lead with courage, uphold your values, and strive to make meaningful changes wherever you go. Believe that what you do matters profoundly because it does. Kean University Cougars, remember to continue to climb higher, push further, and lead with the heart and rigor that have brought you to this amazing moment. We are all very proud of you and look forward to seeing the incredible mark you will make on this world. So keep in touch. Congratulations, Kean University graduates class of 2024. God bless.
You know, throughout your time at Kean University, you've done outstanding things, and we could not be more proud of your ability to rise up to face any challenge. So to acknowledge these remarkable achievements, we have created a special presentation, and it celebrates both your success at Kean and the people you've met along the way.
I've been staring at the coastline, thinking of every choice I've made to leave me here right now, standing on solid ground. And I've been hiding in the shadows, wondering if I'm on the right road, someplace I've never been. Is this how it all begins? Oh, 'cause I got my best suit on and I'm ready. I got my sleeves rolled up and I'll be on my way. While my heart's thumping, boom, 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 you're gonna see me we're all looking for a reason. Find a shelter from the storm within. Just keep your eyes ahead and dust yourself off again. Oh, be on my way. While my heart's thumping, bum, 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 you're gonna see me you're gonna see me
Big hand for the Kean University dance team. How do you follow that? You don't. So please welcome to the stage Ada Morell, our past chair from the Kean University Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Steve. Good morning, everyone. Muy buenos días a todos. I am very excited and also honored to introduce your commencement speaker. It is extremely fitting that Abby Phillip will address you today. We are only months away from what could arguably be the most consequential election of our time, and it can be difficult to navigate through the noise to find a thoughtful, objective, and respectful voice to help us consider the issues. We live in an era where there are multiple sources for news, some more geared to sensationalism than fact-finding. Integrity in journalism is vital, so it has never been more important to ensure that those who have the power to report the news do it responsibly. In addition to being highly respected by politicians on both sides of the aisle, Abby Phillip is highly regarded as a trusted source for news. For this reason, she has been called upon to serve as moderator of presidential debates and to anchor election night's coverage on CNN. This commitment to ensuring that we get the facts about elections and how they affect us is not limited to election season. As the anchor of CNN's Newsnight with Abby Phillip, Abby is committed to keeping us abreast of important political storylines, as well as their potential impact on a daily basis. A graduate of Harvard University, Abby was named to the Time 100 Next list in 2021 and is a recipient of the National Urban League's Women of Power Award. As I am sure you will agree, she is highly deserving of those honors and will continue to be a powerful force for fairness and justice in political reporting. So please join me in welcoming your 2024 speaker, commencement speaker, Abby Phillip.
Good morning, good evening. I think we're maybe right on the boundary. Thank you all so much for having me. Ada, thank you so much for such a gracious introduction. And to Dr. Repole, who I've gotten to know a little bit over these last few years, thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me. And to the Board of Trustees, thank you so much as well. It's great to be here. I always get very emotional at graduations. I really do. It's been some years since I graduated, but I know how much of an honor and really a privilege and a responsibility it is to address people who have really worked their butts off for many, many years in some cases to make it to this part of their educational journey. I'm also aware that you all are graduate students, so this is a different breed. This is a different audience. And I mean this in the nicest way, but what is wrong with you? I mean, I got the 1 degree, and then I was like, not sure I could do this again. So I really admire you for being where you are today. You guys have decided to spend more time in an educational environment than most sane people should. But I know that you do it for a reason. Each one of you have your own reasons. The sacrifices are real, the tears are real, the sleepless nights are so real. I know all of you are just in this intermediate step in a journey that is probably really just beginning. I know that you have families. In some cases, you have kids, you've got partners, you've got lovers, friends. You have people who cheered you on along the way, people who still loved you even when you couldn't make it to that thing because you had work to do. But mostly, you had the person looking back at you in the mirror, the person saying, I'm doing this for me. And there is nothing more satisfying than reaching a goal that you set for yourself, despite all odds. But I have to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of commencement speeches, graduation speeches. They're really hard, honestly, because what can I say to you that you don't already know, that you haven't already heard? But I decided to come back to Kean. This is actually my second time coming to Kean and speaking, because the first time, it was such an enriching experience for me. It was such a welcoming campus. The students I met were genuine, open, hardworking, diverse. I needed to come back to pay it forward. So I have a little bit of advice. Some of it's based on my personal and professional experience. It may be relevant to you. You might find that it completely misses the mark. At the end of the day, I know that most of you are actually way more educated than I am. I have so much more to learn from you, perhaps, than you have to learn from me. But I do have a little bit of guidance to offer today. It's not about how to be successful. It's not about how to get the career of your dreams. It's about the kind of people that we need more of in this world and how you can be one of them. So I'm going to tell you a story that I rarely ever tell, but why not? Why not? What do I have to lose? It starts when I was about 12 or 13 years old, and my family, my parents are from Trinidad and Tobago, and we went to a small church. Some Trinis in the house today. So we went to this small church, and there was a kid who was the child of one of the people at the church, and he was an older boy at the church. He was a huge bully. He made fun of me, he made fun of my sisters. He said, honestly, a lot of dumb stuff. He aggravated me with his ignorance. And then one day, a bunch of us kids were milling around outside of church, and he and I were going at it. I'd been rehearsing in my head all the things I wanted to say to him to get back at him for being such a bully to me. I was younger than him. He was bigger, he was older, but I was smarter, and he was mean. So I don't even remember what it was that he said to me that infuriated me so much, but at one point we were threatening each other. He said something like, "I could punch you in the face." And then I replied, "Well, go ahead, do it then." And at that point, I think he was getting a little nervous. Because what I didn't mention is that my dad was one of the pastors at the church. So look, he backtracked a little bit. He said, "Well, I'll punch you and you can punch me back." And at this point, I could smell a little bit of fear. I knew he was worried about what would happen. I wanted to call his bluff though, so I said, "Go ahead." So he wound up and he punched me right in my jaw. I could feel my bones shift. I was stunned. But I stood tall, I stared him right in the face, and I punched him right back. Hold on. Now, it was a draw. We both let it go after that. Trust me, it hurt for a long time after that. My jaw hurt for a long time. But honestly, what I felt after that was a lot worse. I was really ashamed of myself in that moment. I remember feeling that anger rising like a tide inside of me in those moments before that happened. It took over me, and I made a really stupid decision. I actually never told my parents about what happened, although maybe they're watching and they might be hearing about it now. But it was a pivotal moment for me. It was the day that I made a choice in my life about what kind of person I was going to be. Was I actually smarter than him? Maybe. Could I have argued him under the table? Probably. But what ended up actually happening is that we ended up in a place of violence. I had lost control and gained nothing. People often ask me, this is probably the question I get the most, how are you so calm when people are on your show saying crazy things? It happens almost every day, and trust me, there have been so many people who have shown up on my show and been so aggravating that I thought, God, wouldn't it be cathartic if I could just, you know. So honestly, the answer to that question, the answer to why my default position, where I stand today as a full-grown adult, is never to give in to someone else's out-of-control actions, is that moment in my life when I was 12 years old. I was a preteen. That time I got punched in the face and returned the favor with violence. It wasn't something I was proud of. Winning in that scenario would have been staying so calm and unfazed that he lost control, but I didn't. Winning that day would have meant being strategic and smart and knowing that there were bigger battles than a churchyard fight. I didn't like that feeling that came from saying all the worst things that I could think of about someone else in anger. And I'm grateful that there was something inside of me that day that said, this is the line that you're never gonna cross again. Now, this may sound really naive, but I do believe that one of the most brutal things that you can do to someone is not react to their lack of control. Kill them with kindness. Kill them with facts. Kill them with strategy. We will all face choices in our lives about what to do, but more importantly, how to do it. And I want to urge you to act with integrity, to never lose that as a North Star as you move into the next phase of your life. But the question is inevitably, how do we deal with conflict? How do we respond when something or someone is so wrong that it wounds our sense of morality? That rising tide of anger can be so real, and it can be justified. But the reality of life is this: our anger is not always enough to make things better. Violence is almost never enough to make things better. So instead of anger, when we see something so wrong in the world, how about action? What does action even look like? How about doing something to improve the situation? That might even be, honestly, removing yourself from the situation. You could offer the person that is offending you a helping hand. I know that's hard to do, but maybe they're acting out of their own wounds. Or maybe in the workplace, in academia, in any institution that you find yourself, your fury might rightly be directed at systems that were not made to be fair to us. They were not designed to treat you the way that it treats other people. But what can you do to change that? And what can you do to change that for other people? Whatever you choose to do, ask yourself, are you acting without compromising who you are? I mean, let's be honest. We've got a lot of people in this world who are mad. But what we don't have is enough people who are willing to do the hard work of making things better. To be that person requires focus. It requires you to abandon the short-term sugar high that comes from performative victories. The most effective change makers are often the quiet doers. I see this firsthand every day. These days, honestly, I struggle with this myself. So much of what everybody does in this world is perform. We perform success, we perform being perfect parents, we perform being perfect partners, spouses, activists. We have to put everything on display on social media. But I kind of think we have to get back to being responsible for our own actions and being accountable to ourselves. Too often, what I've seen is that by the time people get to a position of power, they've become the villain in their own story. They don't even know that they've become the villain, but they've become the villain. Everybody thinks that they're not that person until suddenly they are. So how does that even happen? Is it a conscious decision that you make to be mean-spirited instead of choosing kindness? Is it that one day you decide, I'm gonna be greedy instead of being generous? Am I gonna be ambitious for the sake of ambition instead of being driven to make the world better than I found it? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we do make the wrong choices. We do take the wrong turn. But honestly, most of the time, it's in these small, unconscious decisions that we make and don't make. Each and every one of you, at some point, maybe this is already true, you're gonna have power over other people. Physical power, intellectual power, emotional power, moral power. And when we have that kind of power, we're tempted to rub it in their faces. We're tempted to protect our own power and our own control by exercising it every time we can. I know that this is a group that will not just work for people, but people are gonna work for you. And so when that power imbalance becomes apparent in your life, the question is, what do you do with it? It doesn't always have to be extorted. What if instead of protecting our supremacy at all times, we tried to help others get closer to where we are? Lift as we climb. We have to understand that sometimes people don't meet our expectations. Sometimes they let us down because they don't know how to make things right. So it's on us to create opportunities for repair, When we create opportunities for repair, when we bridge that gap between where we are and where someone else is, in our friendships, in our marriages, in our workplace dynamics, we disrupt the cycle of anger, resentment, irreconcilable differences that risks leaving everyone worse off than when we started. Now, almost everything that I just said can be applied on a micro level or also on a macro level. I don't know which one of you is going to be running the state of New Jersey, running the country, running another country, or maybe you're running your household. But I look at it this way. For most of human history, power and brute force have been the driving force of human interactions. But each one of us has an opportunity to build a better world. A world that is based on kindness, a world that is based on repair, a world that is based off of integrity. So, in short, don't be a villain. Don't be that person. Lead with integrity, lead with smarts, lead with strategy. Lead. Lead, and you'll leave this world a lot better than you found it. So class of 2024, you guys are already more than halfway there. You've taken that last step so far in your lives to learn a little bit more, to lead your peers, to lead your families into a better future. You should already be proud of that. But for this next step, as you go into this complicated world that Dr. Repole was talking about, we need fewer villains and we need more leaders. Be that person. Thank you.
Please join me again in welcoming Abby Phillips up. Abby Phillips up, please. Abby, you're an inspiration to the students here at Kean and across the nation. We are proud to present you with the Kean Medal, the highest honor bestowed by Kean University. Now she has to wear it on the CNN, okay? She didn't clearly read the fine print on that medal. She accepted it, I accept to see it tonight. I'm serious. Please welcome to the podium Dr. David Birdsall, Kean's Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs. David.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are 1 minute into the afternoon. It is my pleasure and honor today to recognize a select group of graduates who have earned the honor of distinction. Graduates of distinction have a perfect 4.0 grade average and commendation on their comprehensive exams. Will the graduates of distinction please rise? There. Congratulations to these extraordinary scholars. Now please be seated. Today, for the first time in the university's history, our commencement ceremony includes the recipients of 2 new degrees. The first cohort of students graduating with a Master of Science in Athletic Training, and the first cohort with a Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies. Please join me in honoring these groundbreaking groups of students. Not everybody who wanted to be with us today could be, so we would also like to acknowledge those students who are not joining us here in the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, but are watching on the live stream. We celebrate your accomplishments as much as anyone here with us in person. Enjoy this moment with family and friends wherever you are. Let's give them a round of applause as well. I would also like to recognize university employees who earned their degrees at Kean and the dependents of those employees who are so very much a part of our Kean family. They have all made a special commitment to not only take pride in their connection to this great university, but to trust Kean with the most valuable tool in any marketplace, a world-class education. Would all dependents of Kean employees who are graduating please rise? Dependents. You have every reason to be enormously proud of your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle. Now, would all Kean employees who are graduating please rise? A big hand for our Kean University employees graduating today. Thank you very much for your achievements and your service. Now please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce your class of 2024 graduate student with distinction, Crystal Miller, who is graduating today with a PhD in counseling and supervision. Throughout her graduate studies, Crystal has regularly presented at Kean's Research Days. Additionally, she presented her research at the New Jersey Counseling Association's 2022 virtual conference. Ms. Miller, soon to be Dr. Miller, also belongs to several professional organizations as well as the American Counseling Association's mentoring program. She has been awarded the Barry J. Mascari Heart of a Leader Award and the American Counseling Association's Emerging Graduate Student Leader Award. We thank Crystal for her service to and representation of Kean University and look forward to seeing how high this extraordinary Cougar climbs. Please join me in welcoming Crystal Miller to the podium.
Good morning. We can do better than that. Good morning. Dr. Repillette, esteemed guests, faculty, graduates, family, and friends, and all who are assembled today, again, good morning. My name is Crystal Miller, and I am a PhD candidate for a degree in counseling and supervision and a graduating member of the class of 2024. Give it up. I want to first give honor to God, who is the head of my life. Without him, none of this would be possible. This is a full circle moment for me as I was introduced to the concept of higher education here at Kean University 45 years ago, and yes, I'm telling my age. When my sisters were students here in the EOF program, and I would spend evenings and weekends with them on campus. Until recently, I was the only person in my family that did not attend or graduate from Kean, but that will change today. Today's commencement marks the end of a chapter and the beginning of what will be our legacy as graduates. With our specialized degrees, which have equipped us with skills, knowledge, and abilities to contribute to society in a meaningful way. Yes, earning a degree will allow us to advance in our careers, be better providers, purchase a new car, or pay off those doggone student loans. But it will also allow us to make an impactful contribution to society as global citizens. One person can make a difference, and it starts with doing three things. First, make a concerted effort about reading, to read about other cultures, and to traveling to other countries. This will assist you with learning about customs, traditions, and religions other than of other cultures, and increase your knowledge on public policy and foreign affairs, and that will make you a better global citizen as well as an informed U.S. citizen. And the decision you make at the voting poll will not be fueled by anger, but by education and empathy. Second, learn what is important to you and why it is important, and why it may not be important to others. This will teach you how to agree to disagree respectfully and how to extend grace to others as they extend it to you. Finally, be a servant leader. A servant leader is one who uses their times and talents to transform lives by serving alongside those they represent in the communities in which they live and work, and foster individual community and growth for the purpose of creating a just world for all. History has taught us that one person can make a difference in the lives of others, whether that contribution is intentional or unintentional, such as Dr. Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, Rosa Parks, Malala Yousafzai, Mark Zuckerberg, Brittany Griner, Tarana Burke, or yes, even Cardi B. We all have one Cardi B line from one of her songs that has changed the way that we live life. So as Cougars, I am challenging you with the responsibility of using your degree, your time, and your talents to make a global contribution to society while securing the bag. Simply because Cougars can climb higher. I would like to acknowledge those who have supported me in my educational journey, which includes, of course, my family, who's right over there, my sorority sisters, and of course, my CED department. Thank you for your love and your patience and your understanding, and thank you to Dr. Repillette and Kean University for the opportunity to address the graduating class of 2024. This has been an amazing journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crystal. Let's hear another round of applause for Crystal Miller. Now, please welcome Martha Julemis, Graduate Student Government President. Martha is graduating with a Master of Science in Biotechnology and has words to share with you. Martha, please come forward.
The lights are shining on us today. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, proud families and friends, and let us not overlook all the MVPs in the room today, the graduating class of 2024. Congratulations. Before I begin, I would like to dedicate this to my beloved late grandmother, whose profound love and deep connection to our Haitian culture left an enduring mark on my heart. Her wisdom and heritage continue to guide me every day. Let us take a moment to honor those who are no longer with us, but whose presence is felt in spirit, watching over us from above. Throughout this academic year, it has been an absolute honor to fulfill the role of Graduate Student Government President, working alongside my fellow peers and professional staff to enhance the graduate student engagement across our campus. I am deeply honored and privileged to stand here before you and celebrating this momentous occasion. Each of us has embarked on our own unique paths during our time at Kean University. In the process, we've learned invaluable lessons that extend far beyond our studies. We've learned the importance of grit, the beauty behind collective efforts that ignite extraordinary outcomes, and the invaluable lessons hidden within setbacks. We faced moments of doubt, periods of exhaustion, and hurdles that seemed unconquerable. But through perseverance and unwavering determination, we overcame each obstacle that dared to stop the degrees from loading. For those who ventured into this journey after years in the workforce, balancing family responsibilities, and weathering life's trials and tribulations, your decision to return to academia, and especially at Kean, signifies a commitment to climbing higher and a testament to the belief that education has no boundaries. Your willingness to challenge yourselves and expand your horizons serves as an inspiration to us all. And for those who, like myself, now a proud two-time Kean alumna, have directly transitioned from undergraduate studies, balancing academics with the demands of life, know that your journey is just beginning, and the world eagerly awaits the mark you'll make. As we stand on the threshold of the next chapter of our lives, let us carry with us the lessons we've learned, the friendships we've made, and the memories we'll cherish, knowing that our true measure of success lies not only in the personal achievements, but also in the lives we touch and the impact we make in our communities. Never lose your sense of hunger for being a lifelong learner. Always have empathy. Anyone can do anything, but it takes a special person to harness their unique gifts and become true visionaries. I would like to thank my parents, my chosen family, my person, my sisters, mentors, and professors who supported me every step of the way. I am forever grateful for your influence, which has brought me to where I am today. Life has many hurdles, and somehow we just get busy with our hectic schedules. But never forget how to enjoy life, especially with the strongest support systems by your side. And celebrate these moments because you'll never know how many you'll have. As Courtney Peppernell beautifully said in Healing the Heart, you can't skip chapters. That's not how life works. You have to read every line, meet every character. You won't enjoy all of it. Hell, some chapters will make you even cry for weeks. You will read things you don't want to read. You will have moments when you don't want the pages to end. But you have to keep going. Stories keep the world revolving. Live yours. Don't miss out. So my fellow graduates, with style and grace, I bid you a farewell to this chapter and hope that you not only step into the boundless possibilities of tomorrow. Remember that true mastery extends far beyond academic abilities. It lies in the courage to embrace uncertainty, the resilience to navigate adversity, and the wisdom to find purpose in every endeavor. Congratulations to each and every one of you here today. May your futures be filled with success, fulfillment, and endless opportunities to make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Martha, for that wonderful speech and also for your distinguished service as Graduate Student Government President. Let's hear another round of applause for Martha Jalemis, please. And now I'd like to welcome to the podium a gentleman who heads an organization that all of you are about to join, the president of the Kean Alumni Association, Mr. Ed Esposito.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm delighted to be here today to celebrate not only your graduation, but also your induction into the Kean Alumni Association, which happens as soon as this ceremony ends. I look forward to a long and happy future together. As you will soon be Kean University alumni, please join singer Stephanie Steffens, who is graduating with a Master of Arts in School Counseling, and Kean student signer Lisa Michaludis, as we perform the Alma Mater, our traditional school song. Please rise. And if you don't know the words, they are printed on the inside cover of the last page of your program. Congratulations.
As we march forward toward our horizon, lo, we will trust in pride in our education.
Are you ready? I'm not so sure. Are you ready? Okay, it's time. We will now proceed with the conferral of degrees. Will the dissertation chairs and doctoral candidates please make your way to the stage? Will today's readers please move to the side podium? Will Dr. Birdsall and Dr. Repillette please come forward to congratulate our doctoral candidates? Dissertation chairs, as you walk up to the stage, please present the cards for the students that you are hooding to the reader at the side podium. Each doctoral degree will be announced, followed by the name of the dissertation chairs and the names of the students who are graduating that discipline. Students, as the student before you is being hooded, please be prepared to hand your academic regalia in the instructed position to your dissertation chair so that you can be hooded while your name is being called. After you have been hooded, please exit the stage. Okay, readers, let's begin.
Please welcome Dr. Birdsall back to the podium. The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree. They will be hooded by their doctoral chair, Dr. Claire Mulry. Deanna Nessie Gerard.
The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Jennifer Gardner. Jacqueline Giselle Artiles.
Melinda M. Dudley.
The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Victor Camacho. Angela Rose Sista.
Jessica Rose Honorati.
The following students are candidates for a Doctor of Psychology School and Clinical Psychology degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Aaron Gooby. Oscar J. Kozecki.
Hannah Kaufman.
Gabrielle Kathy DiNicola.
The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Psychology School and Clinical Psychology degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Adrian Garrow. Christina Galise.
The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Education Educational Leadership degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Stephen Locasio. Mohammed Yaha Hassan.
The following students are candidates for a Doctor of Education Educational Leadership degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Effie Christie. Bronwyn Pilar Calderon.
Stacy Lynn Fezchak.
Marina Nezias.
Irina Nikotovich.
The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Rafael Inoa. Robert Michael Frey.
The following students are candidates for a Doctor of Psychology, Doctor of Philosophy and Counseling and Supervision degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Jennifer Vinces-Kua. Paul J. Spurgel.
Denier Monique Postel.
Vanessa Ming.
Gregory Fortune.
The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling and Supervision degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Rebecca Pender. Prosline Saint Armand.
The following students are candidates for a Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling and Supervision degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Abdul Qadir Haktanir. Palak Narhari Vaidya.
Tanil C. Rainey.
The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Philosophy, Counseling and Supervision degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Shana Gellin. Crystal Miller.
The following student is a candidate for a Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling and Supervision degree. They will be hooded by Dr. Robert Kitzinger, representing their dissertation chair, Dr. Mansi Bratt. Markham A. Shakur Purvis.
The following students are candidates for a Doctor of Philosophy in Counseling and Supervision degree. They will be hooded by their dissertation chair, Dr. Michael Bobbitt. Maham Tariq.
The following students are candidates for a Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. They will be hooded by Dr. Elizabeth Locke. Tiffany Evelyn Ticcio.
Alexandra Lee Schiappa.
Megan Redmond.
Shirley Denise Ochoa.
Camille Nikhil.
Michael Fiore Notarmaso.
Natalia Krasowski.
Dayon Koskowski.
Skyla Alexis King.
Nuran Reda El Haddad.
Hesham El Attar.
Megan Rose Dowdell.
Macy Nicolette Ditillo.
Frank Bennett.
Jeremy Evangelista Bate.
Jessica L. Angowski.
Please welcome Dr. Birdsell back to the podium.
Will everyone please join me again in offering a warm congratulations to the doctoral recipients for 2024. We will now proceed with the conferral of degrees for our master's candidates. Wait, 1 second. Graduates, as you walk up to the stage, please present your name card to the reader at the side podium. After your name is read, please return to your seats. To make the conferral of your degree official, you must stand and be recognized at the conclusion of this ceremony with your fellow graduates. Readers, please continue.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in psychology. Western Ugwame Yamu.
Yuyure M. Ekenam Akara.
Tiara Anais Acevedo.
Lauren N. Freed.
Belinda Crystal Rosa.
Aaron May O'Rourke Perez.
Dorian Quiles.
Megan Taronica Mentor.
Shantice Marnay Brownridge.
Sydney O. Ashnafer.
Kiora Emily Aurelian.
Diego E. Valenza Visne.
Julissa Marie Montero.
Jennifer Deye Na Penyun.
Noazish Sayed.
Sydney K. Hicksonball.
Julia Marie Painter.
Christopher Daniel Scalafina.
Dara Ayana Gaz.
Vanya Fang.
Shania Alanis Velasela.
Jessica L. Sergio.
Rahim Ali Shah.
Darren Charles Fields.
Joseph Nicholas Conticchio.
Kenya S. McCrae.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Forensic Psychology. Ashley Ann D'Agostino.
Kiana Denise Curry.
Nia G. Burns.
Shamika P. Marshall.
Arismeldi Rosario Tavares.
Ashley Rose Hernandez.
Danielle Nicole Ferrari.
Darielis Piguero.
Nicoletta M. Savinelli.
Naomi Selena Morrow.
Lauren Brooks Rudd.
Haley Elizabeth Fox.
Autumn Nicole Pope.
Ashley Y. Menjivar.
Dante McKinnell.
Yesenia Santiago.
Madison E. Lind.
Jessica C. Andrews.
Shamonique L. Atwater Spate.
Isabel Rose Marie Desano.
Karen Olarte.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Marriage and Family Therapy. Edna Thomas.
Yanelis Arias.
Neil Mitchell.
Glenda Nicole Guevara.
Yelitza Marie Garcia.
Alexis Estufrida.
Kebira Belmachi.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Holocaust and Genocide Studies. Alice Beatriz de la Paz.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Communication Studies. Riley Rose Hagen Pond.
Catherine Catherine M. Floyd.
Tia Z. Bracy.
Karen Ann Latito.
Harold Hernan Carillas.
Emily Rose O'Rourke.
Aaliyah Lindsay.
Amani Monet Salim.
Juliana N. Markovich.
Dorian L. Alerte.
Philip Mario Lopes.
Ruth Michelle Smith.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in English Writing Studies.
Jasmine J. Mosley.
Julie Queruga.
Gianna R. Lepanto.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Fine Arts. Carmen John Santani.
Carlos H. Negron.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Biotechnology Science. Cleveland Morinville.
Joseph Michael Mejia.
Pierre Kevin Kamayak.
Sisi Owusu Ado.
Hinabin Kishorbai Patel.
Saima Adnan.
Ramesh Zahid.
Marta Hulemis.
Annette Jacob.
James Osumba.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Science and Technology. Catherine E. Morrison.
Gabrielle Maurice Tumaneng.
Hina F. Ali.
Zobia Afzal.
Leslie Estevez.
Giselle Abigail Hidalgo.
Emilio Alexander Vasquez.
Leslie Mark Fergus.
Kathleen Blaine.
Andrea Gualpa.
Christopher J. Lecoq.
Bianca Marie Ortega.
Anjana Manikandan.
Isaac Charles Sam.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Instruction and Curriculum. Brandon William Barbarai.
Noah Edward Costanzo.
Matthew James Flores.
Liliana Marie Ramos.
Mackenzie A. Martinovich.
Melissa R. Happel.
Ryan Francis Hagg.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Computer Information Systems. Kevin Alex Loshaw.
Bria Kimberly Williams.
Dharme Prajapati.
Julio Damian Rodriguez.
Kevin A. Para Olmedo.
Matthew Evan Fernandez.
Suhan Lin.
Liam F. Healy.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Athletic Training. Kevin Charles Weber.
Victoria Ann Delahanty.
Gretchen A. Vila.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Exercise Science. Alexandra Phyllis Ritchie.
Miles Jordan Williams.
Achal Yogeshbhai Patel.
Yoel Figueroa Jr.
Samantha Lopez.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Educational Psychology. Carla Macarena Lezameta.
Evelyn J. Verner.
Allison S. McCann.
Charlie Valentin Moreno.
Ruben Phillip.
Teresa R. Williams.
Isabella Taormina.
Sarah A. Greiner.
Shannon M. Remillard.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Genetic Counseling. Corinne Madeline Skinone.
Carissa A. Huber.
Rebecca Hook.
Carolina Reyes Conti.
Claudia Sylvia Jackson.
Gabriel Albert Goldstein Coslow.
Madison Alexis Perry.
Dahlia A. Shaban.
The following students are candidates for a professional diploma in school psychology. Bridget C. Wheeler.
Stephen Thomas Fedak.
Tanisha Joanne Deloach.
Maria Casajas.
Jacqueline M. Guido.
Alyssa Renee Podub.
Ashlyn Marie Shallcross.
Gianna Marie Moretta.
Emily M. Moya.
Carla Calvajo Gomez.
Michaela Rose Janal.
Kelly Lynn McGowan.
Sabrina Rodriguez.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Social Work degree. Hazel Marina Gomez.
Jenna Nicole Karcher.
Melissa Ellen Hoffman.
Rayshana Lashai Henderson.
Mariah Holmes.
Aaron Kisoon.
Sonia Gonzalez.
Atia Brooks.
Melanie Elaine Arendt.
Chardonnay Kiara Larkins.
Linda Nikuri Iferica.
Alnacia Daniels. I think I knocked it out. I knocked it out. Oop.
Nicole Kingston.
Peter E. Irazari.
Kiana Freeman.
Marianne Lisbeth Alaya Rosado.
Caitlin Peterson.
Isabella Elaine Usia.
Liana Elaine Haynes.
Julia Ann Fernandez.
Caitlin Melissa Hostler.
Madison Rose Diamond.
Tiffany N. Jenkins.
Gabrielle H. DeMarco.
Rayanne Schreiner.
Go ahead over.
Joanna Quintero.
Give her a second. Give her a second.
Jakai Brooks.
Courtney Christine Faith Bowman.
Afisha Francis.
Karina Michelle Galarza.
Adriana Jessica Morone.
Kelly Rose Davis.
Tanika Milagros Seda Fabara.
Riham Muessian.
Alyssa Giselle Morera.
Rebecca M. Sertal.
Mikmel Collins. Mishmel Collins.
Danielle Liliana Fitzgerald.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Occupational Therapy. Julianne Nancy Alexander.
Anthony Giovanni Barrios.
Mia De Palma.
Jennifer Joan Lociavo.
Alexis Costa Castañera.
Erica L. Quinto.
Emily Badalis.
Sangton Tiffany Linktakun.
Arielena Duran.
Tara Colleen Ryan.
Kayla Skolnick.
Stacy Marie Kowalski.
Jessica B. Isaac.
Diana P. Ludazaka.
Elisa C. DeZeo.
Brianna Alexis Amorin.
Marie Khalil.
Danielle L. Davis.
Alexandra Aya Pierre.
Mara Jade Gilfeder.
Zainab S. Nakvi.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Nursing Leadership. Sunhal Patel.
Christina Marie Hicks.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in Nursing. Lorna Angela Abernathy.
Ibada Burhani.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Counseling. Sean E. Atkins.
Miguel E. Saldaña.
Jalea Singleton.
Christina Lee Morrison.
Yolini Fernanda Gruron.
Joanna Antoinette Sane.
Jeffrey Rudy Montour.
David N. Patterson Jr.
Chasmere McKinney.
Paris C. Barton.
Talia R. Eason.
Ashley Y. Lane.
Victoria Menza.
Kristen Marie Maxey.
Lily Manzo.
Anthony M. Manduka.
Chris John Mlott.
Elizabeth M. Rosario.
Patty J. Pachas Arya.
Ruby M. Rosenberg.
Veronica L. Ignicio.
Thomas Christian Watts.
Maurice T. Hall.
Sarita L. Johnson.
Jenna Rodriguez.
Joelle Christine Villagra.
Roxanne Sarmiento.
Janelle Olivo.
Leslie Catherine Santillana.
Guillermo Luis Gonzalez.
Stephanie Stevens.
Carmen Holguin.
Sanian Monique Bailey.
Karen Owusu.
Philios Germilos.
Linda Marie Bolazo.
Angelica M. Mercado Natel.
Belinda Yvonne McFarland.
Rubab Zadi.
Brittany J. Almodovar.
Robert H. Reardon.
Kush Shalish Patel.
Aaron Sattler.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in speech pathology. Keith Matthew Benas.
Madeline L. Larty.
Anthony Thomas Novello.
Alessia Ann Bilbao.
Danya Twam.
Yara H. Solomon.
Victoria Russo.
Juliana Carolyn Austin.
Samantha R. Miller.
Jenna N. Carolla.
Taylor Marie Fasano.
Kate Marin Clancy.
Sarah N. Wiener.
Christina Dolores Schaefer.
Madeline Grace Salvatore.
Hannah Elizabeth Carbone.
Brianna N. Gallagher.
Rachel Lee.
Michaela R. Diaz.
Ariana Vargas.
Jennifer Alexandra Rodriguez.
Juan Camilo Victoria.
Alejandra A. Montufar.
Yanilis Nunez Jaquez.
Sarah Caicedo.
Marwa Ahmed.
Emily Imioek.
Rachel J. Kim.
Michelle A. Carenti.
Yes, Michelle.
Cynthia M. Squales.
Jacqueline Bugades.
Naima Marie Howlett.
Anna Natalia Paikutovsky.
Marissa Jean McGregor.
Erin Elizabeth Coughlin.
Jaleesa Loretta Matos.
Brian Alcio Mageta.
Isabella Troya.
Danny J. Costelli.
Matthew Jeffrey Stone.
Emily Christina Arena.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Science degree in accounting. Francesco D. De Meo.
Debussy Obi.
Michelle Kelly Krastek.
Anne Caroline Dedelia Valerio.
Kayla Marie Gonzalez.
Flavio Cesar Rojas Encino.
Kathleen Alves Altunes.
Jeffrey T. Peck.
Ryan Christopher Biggs.
Stephen Lee.
Victoria Kim Burry.
Maria C. Rodriguez Vidarte.
Christian Jimenez.
Barbara S. Carter.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Business Administration degree. Maria Caridad Perez Casado.
Kobe K. Robinson.
Joel Santos.
Adela D. Rodriguez.
Monica Selly.
Kanyisola Kehinde Aragbada.
Jemaya O. Kajobola.
Chiyesu Yikona.
Jamal Andre Burnham.
Jasmine Taylor wins Canterbury.
Kenneth Stanley Badinsky.
Lisbeth Yvonne Vélez Montoya.
Catherine P. Macias Evertes.
Eli Tamayo.
Eddie J. Hernandez.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Criminal Justice. Pooja Virendra Patel.
Eder Miguel Gonzalez.
Asira McCoggle.
Brian Emilio Barroso.
Kara Debsinski.
Amaya Michelle Erawak.
Veronica Nicole Cepeda.
Joseph Killian Downey.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Public Administration degree. Jason Alexander Plates.
Ahmed Zaki.
Salwa Khan Shafiq.
Tyree D. Thomas.
Afan Shafkat.
Zainab Gembasola Tijani.
Sakina N. Thomas.
Bianca Christine Daniels.
Alicia A. Anderson.
Shelby E. Snow.
Luis Guillermo Torres Bonilla.
Margaret M. Morse.
Nia Travers.
Talia Mercado.
Ashley P. Solis.
Ngozi Chinyere Ike.
Christy Danielle Tripp.
Naomi Guerrero.
Anansa Parham.
Tiffany E. Bobian.
Stanley U. Duro.
Jesse L. Shapiro.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Architecture degree. Michaela A. Erazo.
Ashley Vieira Catarino.
Wendy Abigail Linares.
Hafsa Somin.
Krista Nicole Hoffman.
Laurent Gutierrez.
Sarah Stephanie Ventura.
Yanesi Rivera.
Frank Quagliori.
Joseph Nicholas Silek.
Nicholas Charles Piquero.
Kevin Saman.
Nicole M. Badillo.
Raymond A. Arrocha.
Anthony J. Capriati.
Vitor Brian Costa.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Early Childhood Education. Samantha Faith Kaufman.
Nina Maria Iglesias.
Nicole Bateman.
Reem O. Othman.
Wilson Rodriguez.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Educational Administration. Ariana Jonovic.
Stephanie Teresa Machin.
Rania Gobji.
Denisha Linnell Davis.
Liliana Fernandez Enriquez.
Rosa Marie Gonzalez.
Tara Lynn Soto.
Elvis O. Matos.
Luke V. O'Connor.
Cindy Argueta Ringler.
Jessica Lynn Picciano.
Rafael W. Moscal.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Instruction and Curriculum. Nora Matamoros Rodriguez.
Maria N. Jones.
The following students are candidates for a Master of Arts degree in Special Education. Elizabeth L. Osborne.
Oluwanishola Korede.
Brianna Separulo.
Gabriela Charon.
Alyssa Dawn Ortez.
Jason Robert Coffers.
Lina Melena Aguedelo.
Shantae S. Rogers.
Diana Mufalini.
Gabriela Alexandra Ortiz.
Rosabelle Marie Chavez.
Declan R. Rickeye.
Joseph Shanagar Bruno.
Danica A. Dacciardi.
Christian Jade McNair.
Justina Zamo.
Lindsay C. Denegris.
Kristen Catherine Godsey.
Julie Chesney.
Karime Cure.
Brianna V. Dennis.
Damaris S. West.
Tyla Malika Edwards.
Let's give them a thunderous round of applause. Continue. Will the faculty and dean please rise? The faculty and deans please rise. Will all the candidates for master's degrees, doctoral degrees, and professional diplomas please rise? By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Kean University Board of Trustees, in recognition of your attainments in completing the curriculum prescribed by your faculty, I am pleased to officially confer upon you the following degrees: Doctor of Education, Doctor of Occupational Therapy, Doctor of Philosophy and Nursing, Doctor of Educational Leadership, Doctor of Philosophy and Counseling and Supervision, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Doctor of Psychology, Doctor of Speech Language Pathology, Masters of Architecture, Masters of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Social Work, Professional Diploma in Marriage and Family Therapy, and Professional Diplomas in School Psychology. With all of the rights, honors, and privilege thereunto appertaining. Now you can start yelling and screaming. Finally, I know you are graduating with advanced degrees, but there's one thing that we should do to celebrate this momentous occasion. I'm going to count to 3, and then you'll move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap. Everyone's tassels on the right? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, graduates. Will the marshals please rise? Marshals, you ready? In a moment, the platform will lead the recessional down the aisle, followed by the faculty. Please keep the aisles clear and stay in your seats until instructed by the marshals to join the recessional. With the closing of this ceremony, I officially declare the 2024 graduate commencement now ended. Congratulations, thank you, and God bless. Dr. Pat Ippolito, Dr. Ippolito, come forward, please, with the mace. All platform members rise for the recessional and leave the platform. Thank you.